Okay guys, you do know that when you invite a girl over to watch Netflix, we don't really want to watch Netflix. A guy just pulled this on me and he made me watch 2 movies.
And that guy might just win the award for staying way too comfortable in the friend zone. But honestly, the bigger point is about reading the situation correctly. If a woman comes over expecting one kind of interaction and the other person wants something different, then both sides should communicate clearly instead of making assumptions. At the end of the day, nobody is entitled to someone's attention time or resources, and mutual interest should always be clear.
Thank you for pouring milkshake on my seat. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ladies, seriously never mess with a man's car. Even the most patient person can reach their limit when someone damages something they worked hard for. One careless move can turn a simple situation into a serious problem very quickly. Respect his property and know where the line is.
Starting to think men were created to be with men.
I think those raptor claws would make even the simplest bathroom routine a serious challenge.
Because all they want to do is be with their homeboys. Take trips with the boys, go shop with the boys, go eat with the boys. Let your girl ask you to do nothing. All of a sudden, you stressed, you tired, but you happy with the boys.
Sweetie, if your boyfriend is choosing to spend more time with his male friends than with you, then something in the relationship clearly needs attention. Sometimes good company with friends can feel easier than being around constant tension or arguments. The real issue is figuring out why he enjoys that time more and whether both partners are contributing to a healthier relationship.
Let's talk about my theory about why I feel hating cats is rooted in sexism. And when I say people, I mean it in a more societal sense than like an individual person. But let's break it down. Before I do want to say I got my bachelor's degree in women's studies.
So basically, you took on around $200,000 in student loan debt for an expensive piece of paper and still can't handle the basics. That is a pretty rough return on investment.
I really enjoy breaking down like feminist theories, breaking down sexism, misogyny, and looking at it in really niche ways. So no, this is not the forefront of feminism, just something that I enjoy analyzing. So there's kind of 2 major parts to this. There's like a historical context and then a more modern day one. We'll talk about the modern day one first. In our current society, we have an obsession with binary, and we've created this absurd binary between cats and dogs, looking at them as complete opposites. Are you a dog or a cat person? We kind of assign dogs with men masculinity, man's best friend.
Yeah, and there's a reason certain dog breeds like German Shepherds and Belgian Malinois are so useful. They're highly trainable and can work alongside police and military units in demanding roles. Cats are obviously on a completely different level when it comes to training and teamwork. Although I have to admit a tactical tiger squad would be pretty incredible.
With femininity in woman, cat lady, that's kind of where those things live. And because of that, there's this societal expectation that is thrown on cats that is really, really closely aligned with misogyny and things that we say towards women and feminine people. If you pay close attention to the language people use against cats, people that don't like cats, language that they use for cats, you can kind of pick up on this. A lot of people don't like cats because they don't let them pet them whenever they want.
Yes, they do, but it really depends on the cat. Some cats absolutely love attention and will follow you around looking for affection. Others prefer their space and only show up when they feel like it. Cats definitely have their own personalities.
It's like a boundary thing that they're annoyed at cats for having boundaries and setting boundaries. What's that remind you of? Woman. People get annoyed that cats don't just do what you say like dogs do. We want them to be this obedient animal that just does whatever we say, and that's not who they are. And because we've placed this expectation on them that's not real, we hate them. It's strange. And it feels exactly to me like how we treat deviant women. And then historically, cats have been very, very closely linked with women and deviant women, specifically like witches. Also a lot of goddesses. We don't see a lot of historical contexts where men and cats are closely linked.
Historically speaking, ancient Egyptians held cats in extremely high regard and even associated them with their religious beliefs. Cats were also kept around during World War I to control rats and other pests in the trenches, and they provided companionship for soldiers. So cats have had a pretty impressive role throughout history.
This has directly led to the modern archetype that we have that dogs are boys and cats are girls. So when you kind of throw all that together, and also like analyzing like a cool girl doesn't like cats, a lame girl loves cats, just like a cool girl doesn't like feminine things and a lame girl loves feminine things.
Sweetie, are you aware that many men are naturally attracted to feminine qualities? Everyone has different preferences, but confidence, kindness, warmth, and femininity can be attractive traits for many people.
Men who are really, really deep in their toxic masculinity hate cats normally, especially in a performative sense. This doesn't mean that men who love cats aren't toxic men. My abusive ex loved cats. But it's always a huge red flag to me when a man hates cats. Like, what do you really hate? Boundaries? Disobedience? Adorable fluffy things?
Sweetie, let me bring out my unofficial YouTube psychology degree and explain what might actually be happening. Maybe the problem isn't the cats at all. Sometimes people project their own ideas onto animals and then wonder why the animals aren't cooperating. In the end, cats will choose whoever gives them the food and attention they want.